the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
The Lions have made the playoffs in a 3 straight season stretch. They lost 2 of those and want to change that fortune today. Meanwhile, the Giants have made the playoffs for 2 consecutive seasons. Unless they win the Super Bowl this season with Lamar Jackson, he will be scooped up. So they had better win now. They had better win next. This should be a good game with Lamar Jackson taking on the Detroit Lions in Detroit Ford Field. Used to be known, not this place, Pontiac, the Silverdome.
Ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position.
And what was that? The ball just like hit the ground and
they're brought out by someone who is the modern
wow.
example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Lamar Jackson back to pass, throws in the middle, and it's complete. First down, gains about 8 yards, and it's going to be a second down and 2.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Ball opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket.
I'm trying to figure out what the Lamar Jackson and the Ravens going to, the Giants going to do. Are they going to be a running team or passing team? Or just mix it up?
From the 37.
It's almost intercepted.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
2 straight plays, 2 straight passes.
Breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Lions can give up points. They run the ball here, and they will not get the first down on 4th and 1.
They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Lions defense is not the greatest defense in the box.
Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
I'm thinking that the Giants should have ran the ball a little bit, softened them up.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick.
I keep calling for the run, and I love the pass, and that's kind of weird.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive.
Derek Carr.
And they're brought out by the second rounder who's been climbing the leaderboard since 2014.
Had a brother named David Carr. Played with Houston. He got beat there.
One thing you can always trust about Carr is to
He got beat up in Houston, bigly because he didn't have an offensive line. This Lion team has a good offensive line. They can score at will. Bijan Robinson is not here.
Offense ready to begin this
that could be a
first and 10.
Something special to watch. First down, one play.
That's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision.
The winner goes on, get a home game. No, is that right? Yes, the winner will get a home game. Another first down, 2 plays. Dink and dunk.
That is what elite offenses are all about.
That is correct. Looking at the schedule, if the Lions win, they will take on the Eagles. It's going to be second down and 7. If the Giants win, they take on Denver, but they will be at home. So it's right now, both teams, these teams will get a home game if they win.
Run that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Giants on defense, pretty good.
Raymond there to grab it. He's contained at the line for no gain. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
The Lions got here this season.
The defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
First of all, I'll say the Giants. The Giants got here. They had a home game against Houston. They beat Houston 17-14.
Working out of the gun. It's caught.
Another completion. Another first down.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
And the Lions, they got here by whooping in overtime. Well, not really whooping. They put up a lot of points against the Raiders. 33-27. Went to overtime. Miracle game. That was one of the best.
From the 42 as this opening drive continues.
3 first downs for the Lions. They run the ball.
Montgomery now up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's windy outside, but in here it's beautiful and warm. 68 degrees.
4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. One of the tight ends motioning right. They go play action.
Another play action play, but this time he goes down. And that was a great play by the Lions defense.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming.
3rd down and 14. Carr back to pass, will not get the first down. He gains only 4 yards, and it will be 4th and 10. And chances are, in real life, they would go for it. But here they're going to punt.
But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They will punt.
Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions.
It's a shame some of these games don't have the real game tendencies of a team and what they would do. Now Lamar Jackson.
Safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line.
They need to run the ball. At least for 1 or 2 plays here.
Get this drive started. 1st and 10.
It look like that's what they're going to do. They do. And I'm questioning that play call. Give it to a running back.
You could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here.
Give it to the running back.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
I think you can pass from 3rd and 9.
On the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
If you have nothing, throw the ball away. Some of the biggest plays are when you are 3rd and long in your own end zone, near your own end zone. They run the ball.
They'll go with Chubb. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7.
So the Lions won that one because they got great field position.
That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
The Giants are set to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he gets it away from his end zone.
He could have ran that one.
Here, and what incredible field position for them after that kick.
Got the ball at the Giants 44.
More than happy to take over in enemy territory.
I'm surprised right now that the Raiders make that the Giants on one of those pass plays went deep.
Carr now on 1st and 10. Throw complete.
It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Gain of 6.
Looks like about 6. Fabio Carrique making that stop. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
Who will be the first quarterback to make the first mistake?
Lions in possession.
That could determine the win and loss in this game. Or who wins or loses.
From the 38.
Throwing it. 1st down.
Finds McConkey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler.
Malik Neighbors waiting his turn.
Count on the offense to move the chains on
He's
the
hoping
downs.
that Lamar Jackson will hit him deep. Pause.
Carr off the play fake.
Oh, this is going to be a big loss.
They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
The clock ticks. 5:07 left and counting.
Motion headed right.
2nd down and 20. Carr throwing it in the middle. Gets big chunks of yardage on that one and get him 3rd and 6, which is manageable.
At the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Carr back to pass. Sees a man real quick. And 1st down. It's like you can get the Lions down 2nd and 30. They're still going to get 15 yards on one play and 15 yards on the next and have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage.
This is probably going to be a running play. It just looks like it. Did I call this one right? The answer is wrong. They don't need to run when they can score touchdowns. Is he in there? Lions touchdown.
The Lions get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So Brock, this offense
missed tackle right here, number 31.
They finish things with a touchdown there.
Well, actually, he never had a chance. He got outran to the end zone. That's kind of hard to do on a cornerback by a tight end. It tells you the greatness of a tight end. Pause.
Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Well, the Lions are playing well offensively in this game.
Now to return.
Giants have got to get it going.
He's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
They're losing the field battle.
Get to work on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
set, 1st and 10. Pistol snap
Now,
to Jackson.
play action. That's good. Throwing the ball, completed. First down. It's Malik Neighbors. The ball is at the 47.
3 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out.
At some point, they got to run the ball once or twice in the possession. You just can't keep heaving it down the field.
They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
You got to get your running back some reps.
Lamar off to play fake.
Play action again. Throwing the.
Gets this to Johnson.
You could have did that with a run.
On the line, a yard at most. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
I'm thinking Lamar Jackson will run the ball at some point himself.
Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd, 2nd, and 9.
Line here, 2nd and 9.
That was nicely designed play. They gained a 1st down on it.
Just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Lamar Jackson's waiting for things to break down so he can start running. At center, almost intercepted. It should have been.
Had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Jackson's going to throw again.
All right.
Taken by Bellinger.
Cut. I think he's going to be. He gets the 1st down.
Right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry
You can run here, though.
down at all.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
The funny thing is, they'll probably pass the ball here, but run when they get close to the end zone.
And this throw
Watch what happens.
incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So 2nd down coming up.
And that pisses me off.
B prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized
You get inside the 10, that's when you want to run the ball.
his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Robinson in motion right. Here's Chubb on 2nd down. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic.
Jarvis getting nothing today.
Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City.
7-0 in favor of Detroit.
Trailing in the early going.
3 receivers to the right.
And 10. Can this
No one to the
offense
left.
get it done?
Will they stick with that? Yes, they will. And they will run the ball.
And he's short of the 1st.
So they're looking for a field goal now.
Now the Lions call
Another
timeout,
questionable play
their
call.
1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We are on the Gar Lewis Sr. Radio TV Network.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. The kick by Gonzalez is good.
So there will not be a shutout in this game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust. to
David
go
Carr
out and
warms
get it
up on
from
the
that
sideline.
distance consistently. Because from that far out,
Ran the ball.
is a
Happy so
guarantee.
far with his offense. Going at will at points. And his defense only gave up 3 points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
If you get a 3 and out here,
And Derek Carr about ready to get back to work.
you can possibly hope
They seem
for it.
quickly to carry the lead into the locker room, but some
A field goal
points here to
attempt.
end the half could make things even more comfortable. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Lions 7-3 lead. Carr back to pass, throws.
Williams, and it's complete.
The one thing about these Lions receivers, they go past the markers when they want to receive the ball. They get the first downs. I've seen other teams go short, dink and dunk, and it gets the 3rd down, you're passing.
This one, that one right there was the ladder. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Screen rep, right. First down for the Lions.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Carr back to throw. Laporta with the grab. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
54 seconds left. Lions with 2 timeouts.
And again, it's Carr.
He's got a blitz going. He's going down again.
Holding up, they're able to drop it.
Nice
Using their first timeout.
sack. Number 27.
With before halftime.
How he can do that is amazing. You have to have lower and upper body strength for that. Strong legs. And right now, the Giants can play their cards right. The 50 seconds. They can go for it. I take
This
a
offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
get a 7-6 lead, but right now 3rd and 16 is nothing to these Lions.
Handoff
They try to run.
Montgomery.
He gains about a little bit more than half of that left yards to get.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's good timing, good defensive play. It's going to be 4th and 11. This could turn the whole game around. A touchdown, the score is 10-7. You get the ball in the next half, it'll be even worse for the Las Vegas.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giants football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson.
Lamar, he finally gets a chance to run. He will have a 1st down, and he held on to the ball.
Push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Gotta.
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, Jackson. He's got Bellinger. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense up to the line fast. There's a flag down, though, so if it's defensive, Brock, halftime's going to have to wait 1 more snap. One of the most common penalties in the sports, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock.
It's going to be halftime when we come back. And when we come back, this will be the Garlou Senior Radio TV Network.
Orlando Studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Reports.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Gano ready to send this away.
So far, game's kind of boring.
Game in on the return.
That's going to be a lot more scoring.
Stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Carr with it on first. Into traffic, complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
They go play action with Carr. Right, reels it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 6 and a first down as well.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Gets this to McConkey. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
7-3 score. Second down and 3 for the Lions. Ball is at their own 44-yard line. Play clock is down to 19. What will they do? They got to pass the ball. Carr throws in the middle. It's up for grabs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave them with a 4th and 2.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So no return on that punt. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. Got to secure the pick before anything else.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side.
Big play for the Giants.
They catch up to him, but not in
Bellinger.
a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 35 out of that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Third quarter, 3:21 left and ticking. Lamar Jackson finally trying to get his team in the end zone with a touchdown. Big play. First down. Got it at the 30-yard line or 31.
That is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the
Giants are on the move. First and 10 at the 30. They go with the run. Chubb cannot even get the corner. They might look for a trade if they win this game. You got to get a better running back. Chubb does not look like it. This Lions team gives up points.
They go play fake with Jackson.
And Lamar Jackson, I'm sure he would have ran that ball in Baltimore.
That pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
Third and 22 at the 41.
Shotgun snap to Jackson.
Gets the pass in. And it's incomplete. I thought it was caught.
Deep shot, nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
On now comes their punter. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the
7-3 lead.
The Detroit offense getting ready for its
Lions.
next drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on first down. It's Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Second and 19, which I told you earlier, means nothing to this Lion team. Watch what happens.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack.
Incomplete, third and 19.
Incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Looking to throw. Carr finds McConkey. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively,
Lions will have to punt.
They're out now, ready to punt it.
Giants should have good field position.
And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through. Get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Now's the time to pass.
Blitz coming here. Jackson.
Got to get out of bounds.
Complete to Darius Slayton. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You got to score a touchdown. Can't just go for a field goal now.
Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down. Here's Lamar.
Here it is. Great catch. Great throw. First down at the 22. 29 ticks left. The Giants have 3 timeouts.
Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
They ain't coming down to the nitty-gritty. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Giants. They can run the ball. They did run the ball. Nick Chubb is not running well.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
He was thought of in the breath of a Derrick Henry a couple of years back. 2-3 years ago in real life.
Well, the defense is really buckled down.
Wait a minute. I thought this was the 4th quarter.
It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th.
We'll be back on the Garlou Radio TV Network.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
4th quarter.
Here's Lamar.
Lamar throwing short. Got a man. He will be short of the first down. I don't trust Jamar Chase. Nick Chubb, I meant, to get me a first down. Running the ball. So I might want to put... I remember I told you they might want to run the ball when you get down here. Let's see what they do. They run the ball like I told you they would. They do get the first down. And they're taking some time off that clock.
Cool. Collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here. 1st and goal.
1st and goal. 4 plays. You can get a touchdown off this deal. He's going to either run or he's going to throw in the middle, and it's going to be down at the 1 for the New York Football Giants.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Lamar out of the pistol. And this is caught.
Touchdown for the New York Giants. And they have the lead. Darius Slayton with the catch.
Every game we call, Brock, paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier.
I mean, he got it in the back of the end zone when no one was there. And it's a touchdown for the Giants, and they got the lead.
More physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
It's awful quiet here in Detroit.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Ten 7 score. The Giants about to kick off. 4:45 left in the game, or in regulation, I should say. Watch for the Lions to be impressive on this march toward the end zone. Because there's a lot of times they come down to it comes down to the end of the game, and they produce. Why they still playing that music, I don't know.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. It's Montgomery on the counter, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the
3rd and 11
the defense. Well,
for the Lions. I thought they were going to come out firing on all cylinders. They're not. Giants defense is pretty good. He's going to get down. Oh, my God. He's sacked. Jared Goff would have did something with that ball.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch.
He cannot hold the on for the ball.
Run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available
Just think,
this time.
If the Giants win, they got a home game. A lot of upsets in this Sweet 16 round.
They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward.
4th and 23. Fair catch.
Right near the 40-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Now here comes the New York offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
It's time for Nick Chubb to run the ball and run it. He should do it. He should do it well if he can. Get a couple of first downs. Get it to the 2-minute warning. The Lions will take their timeouts. You can run out the clock. They pass the ball. And is there a fumble? See, that's why you don't do that.
That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson.
Got it in the middle. And he gets the first down. Oh, good. Good for them. You have to get the ball to Nick Chubb. Now's the time. You're not down.
Because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the
Nick Chubb's job is on the line here.
If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Pistol snap to Jackson.
Jackson throws. Completed. 1st and goal at the 9. Good catch. Great pass. The man was coming at him, too.
This play goes for 36. And that will set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This is time for Nick Chubb now. You have to run the ball in there on
only up by a few.
Well, at least the
a touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at
1st down, run the ball. They do. Chubb is not the Chubb I used to know.
Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
He just does not look the same, this Nick Chubb. And then again, they haven't been running with him. Giants could be in trouble for the future if Lamar Jackson is gone.
try chop again.
Nothing.
Down pretty quickly at the 10. We'll
No.
get stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention.
I would have ran the pass the ball on that one. Huh. Giants 10. Lions 7. If they get a touchdown, they're going to win the game. They get a field goal. So there's a chance for the Lions to win. Yes.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Both teams with 2 timeouts. Lamar Jackson back to pass. He's getting some pressure. Throws the ball in the end zone. And it's a touchdown. And the Giants have just punched their ticket to a home game in New York.
Close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play.
Look at 63.
Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
What a play.
Offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to
Nice
the
pass by
defense to
Lamar
make this
Jackson.
2-scored lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
They're going to take a 17-7 lead here. Lions once again, and if they lose, which they're looking like they will, it'll be the 3rd straight year they got to this round with a home game and lost. And they're going to lose the team that they have.
The point after splits the
Lions could be in decline.
And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
But somebody will go after their defensive players like Anzalone. Looking at the playoffs, I'll tell you that later on, after I punch their ticket. The Giants will have a home game.
Goodell ready to send this away.
And they'll take on the Denver. I can tell you that right now.
Here's
All the
Ryan
other
on
3.
return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stops.
This Giant defense is strong.
The Lions offense returning to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these
Tampa Bay is looking to go for a repeat because they won the Super Bowl
Yeah, I love that.
with Tampa Bay. Well, Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl with Joe Mixon. He was drafted, and then they traded back for him. And that's the loss of a draft pick for him.
Laporta with the grab. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs.
They're going to have to actually throw the ball deeper and deeper. They can't just continue with the short stuff.
Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Carr now on 1st and 10. Throw complete to Williams. And he pushes this down to the 42.
Lions beginning to show what they got,
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd.
but I think it's a little bit too late.
To try to build more momentum after getting the first.
And especially if there's a turnover or an interception, it's over. So they're going to have to go ahead and
1st and 10. Gotta score immediately.
punch the
Only one
ball
timeout left.
immediately, like
Right
she
now.
just said.
Working out of the gun. It's Carr.
Another close to first down. It's going to be 2nd and inches. That doesn't mean anything.
The 32-yard line.
Now, you could go for a field goal right now, then try for the onside kick.
Size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Carr off the play fake.
Play action. He's been getting hit all day. He's throwing it in the end zone. Honestly,
Just like fans, he's got it.
touchdown for the Lions. Oh, my.
That was just gorgeous football right there.
Is he the son of Phil McConkey of the old Giants?
And that pass fit in
Phil
beautifully
McConkey.
for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it.
17-14.
And he's got space to fit that post in, like you said. It's a beauty.
That one right down the middle. And Lions cut it inside the final minute. They're ready to try the onside kick.
If they get it, they got a chance, and they won't get it.
Giants come up with that kick.
And the Giants are winning, going to win this game. Let me write it down.
Don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even
Giants
more
will.
difficult.
The Giants and Lamar Jackson are ready to
It
go.
will be two New York teams in this playoffs. Giants and the Jets. That's unusual.
Good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only
What if there be an
he can.
all
Put
New York
together quite the game for himself
Super
in the
Bowl?
process.
Can it happen? It could. I think.
Into the victory formation.
Victory formation for the Lions. Make that the Giants.
The Giants taking it here, running out the final seconds to their victory.
And once again,
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third.
it will be another defeat. It'd be another defeat for the Lions in the second round. They haven't even gotten past this round. They're going to lose a couple of defensive players. They could be in trouble for the next few seasons until they start back
With the win in hands, they'll
winning.
take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on
Getting players.
from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. Now you can enjoy the victory.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
And that's it. It's over. It's all over. The New York Giants coming to Detroit and beat the
This is
Lions.
the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
So the final score is the New York Giants 17 and the Detroit Lions. I'm talking without a script, so if I sound weird, then that's why. But anyway, the New York Giants 17 and the Detroit Lions 14. The key to this game was the defensive line and the cornerbacks and everybody on defense with the New York Giants sacking Derek Carr a couple of times throughout the game, giving him big losses. So right there, that was the big win. They will go on, these Giants will take on the Denver Broncos in the Elite Eight. Here's the matchups. Number 1, Tampa Bay Buccaneers will take on the number 8 Minnesota Vikings. Number 2, New York Jets will take on the number 7 Cincinnati Bengals in New York. And then we don't know who will play right now, the Eagles. But whoever it is, it's either going to be the New Orleans Saints or the Los Angeles Rams at home taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And right here, we have the New York Giants will be taking on the Denver Broncos in New York. So that New York is going to be the place to be. There's going to be soggy outdoors in those places. So anyway, on that note, it's Monday, the start of a new week, a new month, and a new dreams for Tampa Bay, the New York Jets, the Giants, Denver, Philadelphia, Cincinnati, Minnesota, and either Los Angeles or New Orleans will have a chance at winning Super Bowl III, which will be played in Pittsburgh. So my friends, so long everybody, and have a great one. We'll be back tomorrow with the New Orleans Saints at the Los Angeles Rams.